Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Star Wars Galaxy of Yeti coming at you. That's right, live with the final fight of the season. We're playing with house money right now. It's all good. We did tie up Kyber. Doesn't really matter if we win or lose. There's nothing to be gained by winning, nothing to be lost by losing. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and have some fun. It's the last fat battle of the season. And you know, we've got a pretty light defense to attack, although I am thinking this guy did set his Executor and Negotiator, as that's sort of what I'm thinking he probably was thinking to do here. With that in mind, let's just go have a look at how the matchup hits, and we'll go and figure it out when we uncover those fleets. We can get through that. It's just there's a little bit of chance we won't clear if he set both. So we'll just have to see when we get there. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Of course I did. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right. Let's get that tail of the tape up on the screen, even though, like I said, I should have had it lined up and I just didn't, because, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Anywho, here we are. We're against this Tonio guy. He's coming out of a Russian guild. Yo, E-Grace, how's it going? We got the egg in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, I would say in egg would look pretty good there, E-Grace. Just gonna throw it out there. Looking at this now, we've got, he's got a higher score than me. He's got 966. This guy likes to fuck. Coming on those offensive wins, he's got me beat by 400, give or take. That's pretty crazy. Undermans, I got him beat there. But defense, I've got him crushed. So we don't expect a really tough defense at all. He's cleared more boards than I have, but not by many, by 8. GP, he's got me beat by 400,000 GP, so he's got a little bit of an advantage there. On the top 8, he's a little bit of advantage there. Zetas, he's got me by 33 Zetas, and G13s, I have him by 24. So coming down in the mods, I'm crushing him on the 6 dots. I've got him beat by a fair amount, 90 there, give or take 88. We've got speed 25s, he's got us by 4, and then we've got him by 6 on those speed 20s. So this guy's account does have a fair amount of speed, and he does match up mod-wise pretty well against me. Looking at there, on plus 15s, he's got me by 6, and then plus 10s, he's got me beat by 200. 200. But he does not have Lord Vader, he does not have JMK. He does have Cat and the 4 OG Galactic Legends. I still haven't adjusted anything in the middle here, so that doesn't really matter. But he does have an Executor at 5 stars, and that's, you know, ready to go. And so we're going to just see how that works out. Anywho, let's get into the battles. Let's go check out what I left for him. I left him a tricky defense. It's not a crazy defense, but it is something he's going to have some struggles with. But he doesn't got you in heart. That's right, Egg. That's right, Egg. So down here, I did leave him my JMK Cat with the Padme Jedi. This was one of those ones, in his history, I've seen him fail on it and then drop multiple Galactic Legends trying to clear it out. And there's also times when I've seen him one-shot it with the JML counter. So this one's going to be interesting. I'm going to see how he plays this out. His JML is fast, but he will not go before my JMK. As we were talking about when I was doing Lightside Geo, I keep my JMK pretty solid. He's got a 192 set, so that's going to be faster than his JML. And I do believe the speed's in the leads. I just want to double check that actually. Yeah, 30 speed there. And I believe JML is 30 or 40. Can't remember. Let's go have a quick look, because I'm drawing a blank on it right now, and I feel weird that it's like, I can't think of it. Yeah, 40 speed. So he's got the 10 on that, and his is at... his JMK is not going to go before my his JML is not going to go before my JMK, so that should give us what we need to try to get a hold out of that. I did set him Gas and Darth Revan as well. It's not that he struggles with these teams, but sometimes he overspends, sometimes he doesn't. It just depends on what he's taking on offense and what he wants to do here. But we did set a solid front wall there. And then up top, we put another one of those ones where it's like medium teams that are going to require something decent. We've got our Mothma, which once again, our Kara's at like 310 speed or something. We've got our Grievous up there, and we're pretty quick there. We obviously know exactly what kills Grievous. Our BAM team, I did recently between last week and this week, I upped my Quill's speed up to 324. So he's going to have to use something pretty goddamn decent to get that team down. And then we do have a Night Sister team, which is once again pretty well modded, sitting there. So that's our front wall for him. And I have no problem showing the back because it is what it is. So we've got an Executor there and our Empire fleet as well. So looking at what he left us, we've got a premium crew team up here to beat with the two new guys. We've got a lightly geared Hux team. That's kind of interesting one. You've got Zalbar and Mission in there, but not the craziest team you're going to see. He's got some Night Sisters with some pretty decent gear on them. And then down here, he's got a BAM team, and it's a strange BAM team because he doesn't have a taunt in here. So that's going to be interesting. That's a very much bounty hunter food right there, I feel. Nest is going to be obviously easy to kill at G11. So there's that. And then, Vandor is going to be doing Vandor-related activities. But, that's just that. Alright, so coming down here at the bottom, he's left us CLS. And his Han is not very fast, so we do have a advantage there. His Han's only at 234. Ours is at like 292. And then up here, he's got pretty okay 3PO. It's not super fast. Once again, it's not like that thing where you get that super fast 3PO Chewie that gets pretty gnarly. So there's that. He left us a Grievous as well. He left a shitty Padme, which your Malik ate by himself. And then down here, he left look at this, a Dengar lead bounty hunters team. So Dengar lead is going to be kind of interesting. It's got that Hellskeal, and then the minus crit damage there, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I want to use against this team. Dengar lead's not something you run into too often. It is not a bad move, it's just a little bit different. I'm assuming that everything that beats basically bounty hunters as is are going to beat these guys. I'm kind of feeling like maybe Vader gets that down because this only hits crit damage. Yeah, I think that's Vader is going to be a good move here. What do you guys think about that? I was thinking you just do like the normal Pal Vader team, like old school style with Tarkin and Royal Guard, and you just go and you beat that up. Once you get that ability block on Bosk and the fracture out and stuff like that, it should be pretty straightforward. There's no extra health and protection coming off the lead, and the speeds aren't crazy, unless I totally got that wrong. Fennec Shan makes Dengar's lead pretty solid. I could see that happening. Fennec looks pretty good for bounty hunters with all those hits and everything like that. You're going to be reaching contracts pretty quickly with that. Yeah, and then for Grievous, I think we can probably just go ahead and use our Jedi Revan and just do that as per normal. Let's check the modding here. I want to see. He's got Crit Avoid and he's running Tenacity, which is pretty solid. That's kind of what you want to do on this character. Low on the health and protection though, so I think we should be able to run through that fairly quickly. Let's look at his Grievous here. Got 126 with crit damage, and he's pretty fucking fast. That is a fast Grievous, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see that 121 set plus 121 health set on his Grievous there? That's a fast Grievous. Makes me wonder. Okay. I was like, is he gonna have like a 300 speed B1 here? No, he doesn't. He does not. But that is a very fast Grievous. Yeah, Ryan, you're right there, man. Rex is going to be the fix-all for that gas one. That's a pretty decent Droideka as well. His Droideka is pretty solid. All right, so I think what we do here is we run it pretty light. We do have 3 Galactic Legends, so I'm going to show you guys what we've got, and we'll talk it out. So we do have our Slicker, and we did bring him to solo something. So that is some. We do have our JML team. We've got C. We have Slacker, but we don't really have First Order to go with him. So we can run Slacker solo on that Grievous and start it off with 63. This guy does not traditionally set Galactic Legends at all. So if we have JML and C for the back, I think we're in a very, very good position. We do have our Jedi Revan. We've got our Troopers. We've got our Bounty Hunters available. We've got Palpator Thrawn available. We've got Traya available, or CLS, JTR. We got Bugs and a Slacker team. And this is a very non-premium Slacker team. Just gonna throw it out there. But that's what we got. Okay, we've got 11 teams to clear 10. I think we're in a good spot. Okay. So I think we're going to CLS Mirror. I think that's pretty straight up. And then I think we do the Slacker solo, actually. Just based on his history, I expect, at best, Darth Revan and Gas in the back. So I think we're in a good spot to use Slacker there. I can't think of anything he would set in the back that would catch us out. Because if he puts C back there, we can do C-Watt and take down whatever he's got. And if we, if there's a Slacker back there, obviously we JML it. Or we can do JKR. Well, if we use JKR on Grievous, we wouldn't have the JKR-JKL option, which is what we can do, and then we can do JML Cam on something else. So I think that's the best move of keeping everything available, is using Slacker on, here on Grievous. And then we CLS to CLS. And then I think we do Vader, Palpator Thrawn, on this Bounty Hunters team. Anybody have anything else they want to add there? Because like I said, I think that's the best use of the teams we've got available. Let's get that CLS Mirror out of the way. Rose Tico solo. Probably not Infernal Arts. Probably not. Probably going to save GL Rose for bench duty. You were jamming to the beat? Yeah, so basically, Ryan, what I was saying is I think we can afford to spend Slacker on his Grievous instead of using JKR, because in the back, if he's got C there, we can do C-Watt. If he's got Slacker there, we can do JKR, JKL, and that leaves us our JML Cam at something else. So we have 2 options there. So if Ray and Slacker are back there, we can split up and do it that way. If, multiples are there, I think that's, once again, iterations. We can do C on his JML if it's there. I guarantee he didn't set JML, though. Because if he set JML, then he cannot get through my JMK Cat, and it's over before it begins. So I think that's what we're doing here. Let me just double check him on the right team, just so we can start it off right. There we go. All right, we got OG Chewie over here. We're gonna go hit him with the stun. And then they stunned ours. That's just unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Who's going to take turns next? Han's going to take turns. So if we do this, Chupio's going to hit, and we kill with the big hit. There we go. All right, let's go. Han's supposed to be taking a turn right now, and instead, there's the AoE. I think we do it. And we call our boy over here. I think we put the blind out, get rid of all those buffs, go for the basic. Our Chewie is unstunned. Our Chewie is dead. Our Chewie is dead. This is bad. This is very bad. This is about as bad as it gets. And our Han's dead. We're gonna lose this, guys. Ha! Unfucking believable. Oh my god. Alright, we got that down. Oh, boy. This is... Yeah, Ryan, I think we still got it, but this is as bad as it's ever gone. I don't think I've ever seen it go this bad before. Like, fucking 51. Oh. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Yeah. But that was literally about as bad as it goes, guys. They hit our Chewie to start, and then they killed Chewie, then they killed Han. I mean, that's pretty fucking bad. It's like, I don't think I misplayed it. I hit Chewie, I worked as I normally would. You know, what can you do? What you gonna do? Yeah, that's true. Sloppy wins are better than losses, that's for shit sure. Alright, let's keep moving. Like, that's alright, moving forward. Alright. And we poke. And yoink. Alright. I think we do this, see if we can't, you know. I don't think we'll get 64, but there's a chance. There's a chance. Nah, 63. Yeah, you know, had to happen. Anyway, we got that down. Alright, so I think we do Vader here. Obviously, we'll try to control these guys as we can. We'll have the speed advantage. You know, we'll see how Vader does. I think we run this team as is. I don't see any reason not to. We've got Thrawn to lock up Bosk. We've got debuffs coming from Tarkin and stuns coming off Royal Guard. And yeah, I think we're good. In the back, I expect her to be like Bugs and maybe Gas and Darth Revan. That's what I really kind of expect from this guy. Anyway, let's get some of these dots out. Go into MM. Alright, let's go ability block over here. We got it. It's ability block on that guy. He's not going to land. That's fine. Ability blocks. We're going to get some more dots out. We'll throw it over here, see if we can't get him done. There we go. We'll not lock him up. And we'll go ahead and put a... Just going to do basic. We're going to go and... I think we pass it back to Vader, actually. I think we go for an ability block on Cad Bane, try to make sure there's no stun. There we go. We've got some more debuffs coming out. Debuffs on the board. We're going to pull some turn meter. Go for the stuns. Alright. Let's get that up there. Get those buffs. Put that over there. Everybody's ability blocked except for that dickhead Dengar. Alright, so I think... Put the fracture on Boba, lock him up. Go for the stun, didn't get it. Put a shock back over here. See if we can't knock Boba out. No, we didn't. We go for more debuffs. There we go. Go into MM. Gonna throw over here, get rid of Cad. Gonna hit. Gonna hit. Think we get more dots. Shock. There's no stun to have. Go for the stun there. It's obviously not gonna land. Go for the hit there. We're gonna try to get up. Nah, of course he resisted. Okay. Let's pass it to Tarkin, see if we can get up there. Fracture 57? 59! I love it. Love the RG rework. Yeah, Royal Guard's fucking great. And Royal Guard needed it. Anyway, guys, we've lifted the skirt. Let's see what's back here. Let's see what's back here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, we got pure cheese. Pure cheese. Pure cheese. We have 2 Galactic Legends available for attack, guys. 2 Galactic Legends available for attack. So he took all 4 Galactic Legends on offense. That'll be interesting. He took Darth Revan. He took Gas on offense. He's going to be able to full clear, that's for sure. Are you serious, Ryan? That's the TM version. Won't they bang him out? Like, won't he just get timed out? If you don't get a turn, you don't win. But man, he went really light on defense, guys. Really light on defense. Now I'm kind of thinking I should have set more Galactic Legends, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. 0 fucks given. As long as we can clear fleets, we're good to go. Alright. But then again, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can do a C solo on Bam, though. That's probably a better use of it. What do we want to do on these teams here, guys? We've got a cheese on the skirt. Sounds like a date you went on once. Ooh, God, swamp grass. That's nasty, man. Hope it didn't smell your truck out. Or you can do like JML, Cam, Hoda. Here, we can do like. Well, that's another thing. We can do a JKL team. For the Night Sisters, we can Bounty Hunters that. We can do kind of like Treya on the... I mean, we can smoke that with like JKL, Watt, and like Old Ben or something. Get that weapon tech on JKL and lock them up. I mean, we can. I mean... We've got Watt, so we don't have to worry about revives. We can go in there with JKL, lock him up, and then just smack him around. Like that would be pretty all right, I think. Egg. I promise you, he's got his Executor down, and he's been running off of that. But if his Negotiator's down, like, he might still win. That's the craziest part. That's how crazy fleets are right now. It's like, if we don't clear this zone, then he might win. And you know, that's just because he took 4 Galactic Legends on offense. He's going to have some work to do. He's going to have some actual work to do against this front bottom, though. Yeah, I don't have 6. I have 5 egg. I'm not even close to Vader. I'm like halfway to Vader or something like that. But I don't have Embo. Embo's at like 3 stars, so I'm not anywhere close. Just trying to think, what's the best? How best do we want to attack this defense now? I mean, banners, I guess, matter. Once again, I don't really care if I win this one. We're 10-1 on the season. We have Kyber. Whatever. So let's kill him, and let's kill him with some decent banners, and then let's see what the fleets are up. So with do we just go ahead and Treya that, and then this one here we kill with something else, and then murder the rest with... You're speaking of mentality? Oh yeah, I'm with you on that, egg. I mean, the guy I guess has a plan. If his Negotiator's back there, his plan was my fleets will stop him. And yeah, he might. I'm not going to say he won't. He might. But we've got a ton left. So we do have JML. We have Cam. So we can split our JKL out and do a JKL team and do a Cam team with JML. So we got a lot of options there. We've got our C. We've got JKR. We've got Troopers. We got our Bounty Hunters. We got Treya, a JTR team, our bugs. And then we've got some like leftovers just hanging around. Basically. So we got more than enough. It's just, where do we want to use it and how? Like, we get Troopers down the Night Sisters, then Bounty Hunters down the Mothma. We could do C solo on the Bam. Go Yeah, Ryan, that's sort of what I do, Ryan. It's like I rely on them blowing GLs on teams that aren't Galactic Legends, basically. So yeah, so I think here, I think on the bugs, we do run, I think we run our Treya there. Make it safe, we could go Treya with Watt, put Tank Tech on Scion. That would ruin their day pretty quickly. Like, we don't really need Watt for anything else. Yeah, they have to pretty much. Yeah, for the most part, Ryan. For the most part. Like, we'll definitely see how it plays out with this guy, see what he wants to do. He took Darth Revenant Gas on offense, which I did not expect him to do. So that's kind of unfortunate. Like, that puts me in a weird spot because I'm like, okay, my defense might not work anymore. The way I had it set up. Then again, I didn't do a ton of research. I just kind of like looked at it the last 2 weeks. Like I've been doing. I've been kind of on the lazier tip.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Jensic the Bearded. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. We got a party of 7 coming in. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Yeah, Ryan, but it really comes down to fleets. This guy's banking on his fleets. I can guarantee it by what we're seeing. And he might win based on fleets. Just maybe. If he sets his Negotiator and his Executor, though, there's a good chance he could get stuck on my Executor and be kind of fucked. It just depends. It just depends. He might have a great plan, or it might blow up in his face. I mean, he's playing the kind of the numbers here. But yeah. So like I said, we could Trooper that, or we could basically Trooper even Bam, because there's no speed there. So there's only the counterattacks that are coming off. We could Trooper that. We could Trooper Mothma. We could Trooper... Honestly, we could probably Trooper the bugs, too, based on this. Yeah. So there's that. I mean, but I think we do the Treya here. I think we do Treya with Watt, just to make sure. Any patterns for fleet? Yeah, Ryan, it's like 50-50. Negotiator, Executor, 50-50. Sometimes he sets both. Sometimes he sets just his Executor. We'll see when we open up fleets. When we open up fleets, we'll know how much of in trouble he is in, essentially. If he's not set Negotiator, I think he's fucked. And if he's set Negotiator, then he can still win. He can still win this. That's for sure. Like I said, yeah, we have C and we have JML. So this one up here, we could do a JKL team with, we do like JKL, Shock, and Old Ben or something like that, and get after this. Once we stun and get the taunt off, we go and kill this guy. Should work, right? We can go in a little bit heavier. We got JMK Cam, or JML Cam that we can use on another team. That'll kill basically everything on the board. So there's that. We've got our bounty hunters and our troopers. That's kind of the ideal for dealing with these Night Sisters. Or we can Night Sister down here. I think we do the C solo on the BAM. I think that's the best solo, I think. Then we use our bounty hunters on the Mothma team. %. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of whichever ones you guys want to do, because we're happy to bounty hunter this BAM as well, because we're going to be able to go after Nest first, and Nest's going to die on that first group hug. I think I think the hits are going to be too much, and then we just delete BAM. So I think our bounty hunters here are totally fine. Man, that's a slow team as well. All right. So it's kind of whichever one you guys want to do. I'm just kind of like throwing it out to chat here. What do you guys want to see? Basically, we can do JML Cam Hoda here and fucking just like smack them. Really, we can do that up there. Then we can Trey the bugs. We need to Trey a Watt just to make sure we get decent banners. This team down here we can kill with. It really comes down to banners winning with Bounty Hunters versus MM Bam. Yeah, I'm thinking actually it might be easier to. Yeah, Conquest starts tomorrow. Yeah, don't remind me, dude. Don't remind me. I think it might be easier to actually Bounty Hunters this. Because I think we go after Nest and then we delete Bam. So I think we'll do that. We'll go with our Bosk lead. It's like I said, we should be able to just go after Nest to start. So that's fine. Because we'll get the stun and get the hits and then move it along. See? Then it moves perfectly. That's what we wanted. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead and... We've got our contract already, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't it beautiful? Alright. Bye, Bam. Yoink. $59. Okay. So here we'll go with troopers, I think. The trooper. I feel like we can use Gideon. I think that's fine. So we'll roll it over. We'll use Gideon to get going. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we do 01. Go hits. 2. And now we want to put the days out. Stomp, stomp, see if we can't make you go. Yes, and then yes. And then yes. And talk dirty to me, baby. Oh my god, I'm gonna come. And there it is. Alright, 60. Alright, alright, alright. Boom, 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 dum, dum. Boom, 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 boom. What do you think about that? Tank tech on our Luke, and then we do weapon tech on Key Adam Mundi. I don't even know if we need Isla, but I was thinking Isla just for an extra call assist kind of thing. Then we just do normal Treya on their bugs, and then we can do JKL and like Hoda and Old Ben and Shakti on something. Yeah, I think that's just fine. I think that's fine. We get that weapon tech on Cam. He's going to be doing some fun stuff with all that turn meter coming at him. All right, we put the tank tech on our boy. And yep. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. See if we can call. No, he didn't call anybody. Okay, let's go ahead and put the weapon tech on our boy Cam. All right, and let's call Cam. And Cam has smacked right through him. Okay. We're going to call Cam. And, oh, he lived. That's rude. Cam's going to kill him now. Okay, there we go. Cam has murdered. Put the heal tech over on Isla Sakura. Let's go for the hits. Got a stun over there. Let's call Cam. And Cam. Cam just hit right through him. So we're going to go Cam again. There we go. Call Cam. And we're going to do this. And we're calling Cam. And goodbye. That's 61, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, J-Rod, I think so too. I think Isla's got a great kit. She's great Jedi support. Great Jedi support. Alright, so we've got this shit down here. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to do Treya. And we're going to do a Sith Eternal solo here. Yeah, and we'll murder that with something. Something. We got our Jedi Revan still, that's right. Fucking hell. So here I'm thinking JKL. Go get some more Jedi. We go JKL, Shakti, Hermit. Maybe Old Ben? Because we don't need a full Jedi Revan team for anything. We can do Ezra instead of Old Ben. But I kind of like having a taunt here. Just in case. Yeah, decent damage as well for support. Yeah, because, you know, the call assist is what's so important, really. Bum 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 do 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 do. Okay, he's open. Let's get everybody nice and full, make sure they're good. And that should be the end of it. There we go. See those fleets? See if it's what I was thinking. Oh shit! He shit the bed! Guys, he shit the bed. He did not put Negotiator down. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that is admissible. That evidence is admissible. Well. So, I don't think we need the pre-taunt. Let's just double check. Let's go look at his spy. See how gnarly his spy is. That's decent. Yeah, I think we just do the trio. I think we're good. I think we're fine. Interesting side note, you know what we can actually do against that Mothma team that we didn't talk about? We could fucking JTR it. Alright, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Will we get to... yep, we'll just do that. Basic. Okay, you're dead. And Super Zombie. Knock that off. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. All right, 58. Boom, bum, 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 bum. This is actually so slow, we could actually JTR it. We did that before. But yeah, we got a C solo still, so we'll give the C a shot. Then we've got JKR as well, and JTR, and then some really garbage Padme GR leftovers. Alright, so we're going to have to link you. And we're going to want to link you as well, as you, sir, are the turn meter fucking engine. So, as we get this going here... Oh, they are going to get me to alt, like, super fast. Silly, silly fast. Alright, we're going to need one more turn after this. Alright, one more turn after this. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what he can do. That's right, Egg. Gotta see what old C can do here. And our turn meter's climbing. Hey-oh! There it is. 64. That's a nice win. That's a nice win on that one. That one's good. Alright, we're gonna underman Jedi Revan here. I think that's just fine and dandy. And then we got fleets to deal with. Very surprised we did not see his negotiator there. I'm actually like a little bit stunned. I think we go for the AoEs first. What do you guys think about that? Go for that, and then we're gonna go for a big hit on this guy over here to get that moving. There we go. Hit. He's got turn meter. We're gonna go try to remove his turn meter. We did. All right, you're an AoE. Let's see if we can kill you like that. It didn't work. Let's go like this. That kills you. Bang. Hit. Get more turn meter. Call our boy. Go for the stun. Oh, it's all coming up Millhouse, ladies and gentlemen. It all came up Millhouse. That's another 61. All right, all right, all right. All right. So now it's down to the old executor. There's 3 reinforcements. What was the other reinforcement he likes to leave in this fucker? Let me just double check what that last reinforcement is so we can... Oh, weird. He leaves Phantom 2 in there. Phantom 2. So he can get an extra ship out faster. That's funny. I don't know if I like that or not. That's like an interesting one. Interesting. Yeah, Egrace, so I know the Shadowlands guys are running it with Hyena start. I tried one in my last battle, and I did fail. I did get Xanadu Blood out pretty easily, but I didn't get the win, and I had to go in with my Rebels and clean it up. And that went pretty smooth. And that was less than 5. But I've been running it with Sunfac, like you guys do over on Ma. And, yeah. It's like I've been one-shotting with Sunfac, but I'm also like... what I came out to actually show you guys is the fleets from last GAC. So this guy never actually had anything for these Galactic Legends deck back here, so we just left him at zeros. And he set Negotiator and Executor, so we did actually have to two-shot both of these to get them down. Negotiator was rough. We only killed... So Ryan, I do the TIE Fighter start. Egrace, I've been doing that too. I've been more successful with Sunfac. But it's one of those... I guess I should stick with what I know kind of thing, because I tried the Hyena on an understart and lost, which I didn't like. Sunfac and VD. Yeah. With Hyena and Spy, Soldier, and Ebon Hawk on the bench. That's usually how I run it. Yeah, so Ryan, I know that's what Tassanex does, and it looks smooth when he does it. Like, it looks like it's a little bit sturdier. Whereas my Sunfac can't take the same abuse as my Hyena, essentially. So, part of me is like, should I try? Like, but yeah. So it's like it's a weird spot to be in. And then we can kill. Worst comes to worst, we can always kill the fucking Tarkin with Finalizers. So we do have options down there. Although it's crazy, he doesn't use the TIE Fighter on his Executor counter. So he's been just doing plain Malevolence, my opponent. And he's not one-shot any of them so far. So he does have some fucking issues with the Executor, that's for sure. Yeah, my Sunfac's at Relic 4, I think, but I took off some of his 6E mods, I think. I gotta go double check. Yeah, I don't have R7 6.geos. That's why I was thinking I'd start trying to get better with the Hyena one. But so I'll show you my Sunfac and we'll make a choice. Relic 4 and 5 6 dots. Not 6. I know he needs to have that last one to make it happen. But I think that one's not great. It's not bad. Health, 10 speed with tenacity. That could be used somewhere else. Yours has 0 6E mods, E-Grace? Yours is at Relic 5 too? Because, like I said, I have very good success running Sunfac start. So, I mean, we can try it that way, the way I've normally done it. I just was definitely thinking I should try to get maybe familiar with the Hyena start. But then again, like I said, I'm more familiar with... Yeah, I'm more familiar with the Sunfac one because that's the one I was running when I saw it with you. It was just, I was watching some of the other people do it with Hyena, and it looked a little bit smoother, so to speak. Plebeians surrounded by him. Hey Ryan, it's all right, man. You can just boost. Send us your Visa bill. Visa number. We'll sort this out in a second. All right. Let's get that going over here. All right. This is the one I'm used to. Yeah, Ryan. That's what I was thinking. Is that he recently switched to running Hyena, and he did actually recover a bad start. In his last stream, he had a good recovery, and that's what made me want to try it. So, anyway, yeah, like this is the one that I've one-shot Understars with, so I'm gonna go with it. If we can land that stun on Houndstooth, it just goes so smooth. Okay, so we start this off. We get the bubble. All right. Go for the stun. It hit. Ladies and gentlemen, the stun has hit. Like, that's just amazing. That's literally amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna clear him off. Get that moving. Okay. There's a breach on the board, so we're going to bring in Spy and hope for the best. Alright. And you're dead. Alright, let's do that. Oh, fuck, I didn't realize he was about to go. Oh, that's so stupid. Alright. But it's okay, we've got RC out, we're in a good spot. We're in a pretty good spot. Boom, 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 boom. No breaches on the board, we're gonna bring in that Ebon Hawk. Alright. Okie dokie. Just basic right here, I think. Okay, okay. Now we're getting to the point where we need to start doing some work here. Boom, boom. We're still gonna basic. Let's get that. Oh no, he's about to go again. God damn it, why did I do that? God, I'm stupid. Alright, let's go for the stun. Hits. No! That's so annoying. Let's get the Buzz droids out on the board here. I probably wanted to add another Vulture droid here, but I also want to get these moving because I knew that was coming. Alright. Dead. 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 I don't give a fuck. Because you are fucking dead! Yamayo! Yo, what up, baby? How you doing?
What's good?
Let me turn your volume up. No, you're gonna have to turn your volume up. You're at 200% for me. Woo-wee, baby. Oh, bless.
That looks like that went just fine for you.
Yeah, yeah. So, Taz, can you turn your volume up quite a lot? Because you're at 200% and I can't hear you. Roger
My
that.
input volume is maxed, bro.
Yeah, Taz, do you have your microphone?
And I'm actually coming across pretty loud on your stream.
I literally can't make you any louder, and I can't really hear you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I mean, my input volume is maxed, and I'm sounding pretty clear on your
They
stream.
say they can hear you, so let me see if it's me here. 1 second. All right, try now.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
I can't. No, try again.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
All right, sorry. Output device. Yeah, still on the speakers there. Output volume. Let me put your output volume up. Try again, please. Like, I genuinely can't fucking hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, man. I mean, I'm maxed input volume. I don't know what to do to fix that for you.
I know exactly what happened. Sorry about that. It was one of those where the way my speaker had moved had pulled part of the pulled part of the connection out. Yeah, so that's what that was. Anyway,
so I just tuned in here a second ago when Ryan DM'd me. When I tuned into your stream here, you were already in progress with the battle, but it seems like you had it well in hand.
Yeah. So I was gonna do the hyena start with you, but I did that like you do. But I did it last time, and that was the first time I didn't one-shot a less than 7-star executor. Because I tried it last time, and I had to clean it up with rebels, and then he also set his negotiator, so I had to two-shot his negotiator because my RNG on the negotiator mirror was fucking brutal. So they killed my Anakin before my Anakin even got a move, and then so I only killed Ahsoka with the first battle, and then I took my finalizer in and kicked the shit out of him. So that was good. And that was mostly me just improvising. I'm like, okay, this is how I want to... I kind of don't want that guy to move. I'm going to go for the stun, that kind of thing, just going in that way. Yeah, so I had to two-shot that and two-shot that. So I was like, I went back to the Sun Fact this time, and once again, we got a one-shot. I want to use the hyena one because it looks so much smoother when it goes right. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen your method, and I'm sticking to the script. You stick to what you know, right? And
well, that's the thing. I do like fleets quite a lot, so I want to know them all.
Right.
Like I'd like to have.
I heard that.
I'd like to have all of those options just open to me, but yeah. Well,
yeah, I'll tell you this much. Hyena up front, I think I should probably give it a go with Sunfac off the get, because Hyena off the front is sometimes determinant, sometimes not. Yeah. I guess the one thing that I would say is that it is pretty neat to have Hyena on deck when you really do ideally want to call out Spy and then Ebonhawk. Right. Like that's your ideal 1-2, and
yeah, totally agree.
And I can't see how you'd be wanting to have Hyena interrupt that.
Yeah, so that's what fucked me up when I used Hyena to start. I actually had an issue where I was like, man, I don't really want a basic here, and I don't really want an AoE, like, because both kind of fuck me up. And so I did the AoE to try to get the second spin out later, because I thought that would be the best use of it, and it really caused me some issues. Like, I really had some issues. So I literally only killed one, and I only had like a shot of killing Xanadu Blood. That was it. So it was
that's exactly what happened to me here tonight, man. I had Spy come out, and I know it's a 50% chance.
Yeah.
But that 50-50 always lands on marking Razor Crest. So at that point where you put the mark on Razor Crest, you have your one Buzz Droid on him. He hasn't taken his turn yet, so you have 3. So you hit him. You hit him with the big hit from Spy, and that may take out his first life. But then he gets his next turn, which allows him to drop the taunt, and then it's up to you, how you going to get him out.
Yeah.
And as it so happened, I was able to knock out the Razor Crest using the AoE from Malevolence.
Yeah.
And then it was a drop. And then you can clean it up with anything, right? With Razor Crest gone, you can clean that up with anything.
With Xanadu Blood down, you can easily go in there with your rebels and take it down. But with Razor Crest down, it's like, do you have Finalizer? Because that'll fucking work. Anything will work. Just because they don't.
Well, yeah, Finalizer works. Honestly, Radis no tank. Like you start. So I.
Yeah, no, I saw that in somebody's history, and I was like, wow, okay. Like,
if you get a sec, I put it up on YouTube here. It went live today, but you can see my last round battle. I mean, using Radis is very effective. You'll start out with Ray's Millennium Falcon and the 2 Resistance X-Wings, Poe and Pilot.
Yeah.
And it goes pretty smoothly from there. I mean, it's generally smooth sailing. And then tonight, when I had the drop, I put it up to the stream whether or not they wanted me to go after it with Radis or with Home 1.
Yeah.
And stream chose that I should go after it with Home 1, and I hadn't done that before for the cleanup. And it was, it was 63 banners. It was just fine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with Razor Crest out of the way, there's very little to worry about. I really wouldn't know what it's like with Xanadu Blood being dead, because literally never does my spy mark Xanadu Blood.
Well, yeah. So with Xanadu dead, you're going to be able to go into that next battle with your Home 1, and you know that they're never going to nuke your cap ship. Like it's just that simple. Like there's never a fear of it happening. Just and that's such a great thing to have, great peace of mind. And sometimes you'll get lucky, and the first reinforcement sitting out there, it'll be like Boba and Houndstooth and Razor Crest, and you're just like, well, now you're just giving me the win, because that's just like an easy one. With IG-2000 there, it can get a little bit hairy, depending on if he's got his special up and puts out a breach early, and then you don't have enough secondary debuffs to make it so Biggs cleanses himself. Like it can get really sideways if they don't have that happen.
Yep.
Like the breach lands, but the stun doesn't, and then Razor Crest hits it, and you get the mark on it, and it's like, if I had a third debuff, if only.
Yeah, right. I hear that.
Yeah, but it's funny because the Executor is such a. I think crazily, I think the Executor was a bit more impactful to Grand Arena and to Territory Wars and to getting your daily shards from your arenas than anything they've ever dropped before. Like, I think it's literally the most impactful thing they've ever dropped in the game is the Executor. Because it's so fucking hard to one-shot when it's fully maxed.
I suppose from that point of view, I couldn't disagree. I mean, the Executor is pretty determinant, right? I mean, if you know what you're about in fleets generally, you're setting them on defense and making it your opponent's problem.
Exactly.
And dollars to donuts, it ends up being a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Dagger says Falcon was better. Yeah, but Dagger, I joined the game when the Falcon was released, so for me, the Falcon was fleets when I started. So I mean, I can understand why it's that. It's just my perspective is different just because Falcon was always there. Do you know? I aimed at the Falcon when I first started the game. I was like, I want CLS and I want Han's Millennium Falcon. Those are the two teams I want after Jedi Revan, basically. Because when I started, it was Jedi Revan or Burst, and then I went CLS instead of Sith Empire and got Falcon and did it that way. So I had early I had Jedi Revan, Bounty Hunters, CLS as my three most kind of big teams, and then it was a weird, not so great Palp Vader Tarkin team, basically. But yeah. Yeah, but Dagger, you're right though. Han's Millennium Falcon really didn't have a counter when you think about it. The only thing that ever, JKR was close to the way Executor is. I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. Yo, Jacob, how's it? Jacob, one of the two. I know it's either way. We did really well. He set a really weak defense and banked on his Executor getting a hold. So, Jacob, yeah, all right. So he set his CLS, and that was the best team he set on defense. I expected a much harder defense, I'm not going to lie. And then he set his Executor back here, and I expected Executor and Negotiator. But he put his Executor down, I one-shot it with Malevolence, and then I got a really big win with my Negotiator against his Tarkin, because I was expecting a dodgy Negotiator mirror. We set a pretty hard defense for him. Sounds like cash money. Yeah, we got 2660. I would put money down that we're not losing this. So we've got our Darth Revan down. If he Darth Revan mirrors, I mean, that's going to be messy, as my Bastila is going to go before the rest of his team. So That's a hard one. And we've got our JMK Cat. He does not have JMK at all. So he's going to have to use the JML counter with Jedi Revan and JKL and hope that it works. And then we set him a gas because that's just a gas to watch people deal with. And then up here we've got our BAM, we've got Grievous, and then I set Mothma and Night Sisters. All teams that are going to require something in the middle. But we're going to kind of tax them a little bit on those in the middle teams. And then I have no problem showing you because fleets are what they are. There's no changing it, no hiding it. We've got our 7-star Executor down here, and then we've got an Empire team as well.
No, I like that. That looks solid. The thing is that recently I've been caught out by the Negotiator variant that's Imperial TIE Bomber, 5s, and JKA, right?
That one's really hard for the Rebels to go after.
Exactly. It's very tough for Rebels to appropriately answer that. And so, the gold standard defense for most of the time has been setting down Executor Negotiator, but when people are starting to get comfortable setting that particular Negotiator comp down,
which is 3 teams when you really think about it, that's 3 teams that they're putting together, because when you take that TIE Bomber out of your Empire team, that Empire team can't counter fucking squat. Like,
you're absolutely right. Yeah. You're taking the bones out of that Empire team for the sake of tripping up your opponent. And damn if it doesn't work. You can't hate it because it works. So I've had to switch up my fleet plan myself just to anticipate that, and I think that's going to be pretty consistent here in the next month on 3 vs 3.
Yeah, what was that for the Negotiator TIE Bomber?
Yeah, Negotiator TIE Bomber, JKA 5s. I'm expecting to see a lot more because of how forbidding it can be to Rebels. And it's really brilliant in that not only can you not really do a lot with it with Rebels, but you're not gonna
it's
how
hard to
are you gonna put your Rebels
well.
on defense and just have it get piped by Finalizer for cheap?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to finalize that Negotiator comp as well because of the 2 tank situation, because you will have target locks coming out. So
absolutely.
So once they AOE, now TIE Bombers, and that stops the Finalizer counter, which is the cheapest, funnest counter ever. beating. I wish I actually recorded my fleet battles from the last GAC, because beating Negotiator with Finalizer is just it's so good. It's so good. It's just one of those ones where you're just that's just amazing. I wish we could do that all the time, but you know how if they put Clone Sarge, we lose. Damn it. It's just guaranteed. Everybody has a Relic 5 Clone Sarge now, so you're seeing more of them. It's no longer the weak link that people throw in there. But I remember watching Egg do research on Finalizer because he wanted to make everybody, or not make, but he wanted to get the guild MC Final Order to start using Finalizer against Negotiator, and he was just flawless. He was testing in arena, and I was sitting there in voice chat and we're watching him just smash all these Negotiators with his Finalizer. And then one comes out, and it's Clone Sarge hits, and he just goes, "Aw, nuts." And I was like, "Why? What's up?" And he's like, we're probably not going to win this." And then he attacked that team 4 times, and he lost all 4. And I was like, man, Clone Sarge is a hard fucking fallen safe on the Finalizer fleet. That's just insane.
Yeah, and what's funny is that it's not so much funny as it is unfortunate that it's pretty detrimental to Rebels too, because it sucks all the momentum out of you by having Sarge come in.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys, but where I'm at, I frequently whine about how little assists I get out of Han these days.
Yep.
It's supposed to be 50% chance, and it seems to be a greater than 50% chance I just watch him sit on his ass and see us lose the battle.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those weird ones. It's one of those weird little things. Let me shut down the YouTube. We can play some bangers, and I'm going to get another cocktail and all that stuff. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Join us next season for 3v3. It's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously, here on stream in Twitch, we have a lot more fun than YouTube, so come ahead and join us here. We usually go around 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so like 11 p.m. Eastern, and that would be, what, 8 p.m. Pacific, something like that. So come and join us, and hopefully you guys got Kyber as well. Hopefully you're looking at a thing. It looks like we went 11-0. I don't think he's beating 2660 with the defense that I set down. With that in mind, guys, thanks so much, and tune in next season. Latest.